Hello creatures, Pearl the Nephilim here, and welcome to the very first Storytime speed paint video of the Pearl the Nephilim channel after I rebranded from Pearl OTSG. Long story short, I wasn't connected to the previous mascot, so I changed it. In today's video, I have two speed paints of my character, the new character, a Nephilim, of angel and demon descent. I'll make another video on how I came up with this idea and her design and her parents, because I need to redraw them anyway. This video is completely unscripted. I hope you all enjoy this. So I hope we just sit back, draw it together, and have some fun. So for a little context on this video, because I didn't give any, story time is about when I was friends with this guy in high school who ended up making a huge false rumor about me, and I believe it can be a kind of life lesson for others so it does not happen to them. Names have been changed because, well, obviously I don't want them getting angry and I don't talk to them anymore, so what's the point in giving out their real names anyway? For starters, I was friends with this person. I will call them Afton. Still, it's a FNAF, fight me. Not really. But I was classmates with this guy since the 9th grade all the way up to 11th grade. We didn't really talk much, but we did have to do some assignments with each other, so that's really the only interaction I really had with him. And at this time in 11th grade, I had just recently discovered I am bisexual. A week before I found out about all this, and a couple months before all this even happened, I was with this girl, I will call her Maddie. I was friends with her for a bit, and then I ended up asking her out. She did not go to the same school as me. She was actually homeschooled, as I met her outside of the actual school for this thing I was a part of, but not exactly part of anymore. It's fine. No hate towards anyone. No grudges. Just disappointment. I only had one class with Afton, and that was the first period English class. I do remember the teacher's name, but I'm not gonna say it. Because he doesn't even work there anymore. But one day in class, we were able to talk with each other for the assignment, and me and Afton were sitting at the same table because the room was set up with desks and tables, and we were in the corner at a table with two other people. I don't remember their names, sadly. Afton, when he found out that I was dating another girl, Maddie, he questioned me on, what do you identify? Do you identify as straight, lesbian, or... And in full confidence, I told him I am bisexual, because I am still very confident about that. I am proud to identify as bisexual. I know I am bisexual. I would not care if any of my partners are male or female. I don't care. As long as you're not a jerk to me. And I think this might have been when Afton took his chance that he really should not have, in all honesty. I found out about a week after I told him that I'm bisexual when he asked me, was by a mutual friend. Let's call him Michael. Not the real name. I saw Michael after school and he told me, hey, congratulations on getting with Afton. I never imagined you two would actually get together. I was so confused, and all I know is that I was immediately angry and I wanted to confront Afton, but it was after school, didn't even know where he was. I knew he was in band, but that was about it. I told Michael, if you see him before I do, tell him to correct what he says because it's not effing true. Because it wasn't. Afton didn't even ask me out. I found out through our mutual friend, who I don't even know if he knew was a mutual friend. I was stewing in anger for the rest of the day, and when I got home, I told my mom, and then I realized, hey, I should just confront him and tell him, hey, I feel very upset and disrespected that you are lying about me and my character, like as a person character, not my drawing, obviously. And you wanna know what this man did? He went around telling people, oh, me and Pearl are together, but she doesn't want to be called my girlfriend. Just, if a girl or anyone in general tells you, hey, I feel disrespected when you lie about me to these people, you should correct it. Even if you look like a fool, you need to correct that. As you never know what will happen because of these actions that you cause. I ended up having people I didn't even know calling me names. I'm gonna try and get away with this, but I was called a sleut just for, quote, sleeping with two people, when in actuality, I was only with Maddie and I was not with Afton at all in any way, shape, or form. I told some other friends that were in a different class, and they saw that I was, after I heard the rumor and what people were calling me, I did get a little emotional, I admit, because this was the first time I'd ever been called these things, ever, and I didn't like it, and I didn't know what to do. I was just alone mentally. No one knew what was going on with me. So I had my friends help me, and two of them had witnessed this man's behavior since the 9th grade, and I never noticed those red flags. So we reported him to the dean in the end because it resulted in harassment from other students who didn't know who I was. I am happy my friends made that happen because it got handled. Nothing, the rumors stopped. I didn't hear anything else about it, and I was able to just continue on through high school, which was good. Moral of the story is, if you like someone and you find out they are with another person, don't go around lying and saying, oh yeah, me and them are together, but they don't want to be called that I'm their significant other, because they don't want everyone knowing when the whole school already knows. Just own up to your mistakes, or flat out say, hey, I heard you're with someone, but I want to get this off my chest. That is fine. I believe if you're just like, hey, I just want to get this off my chest, whatever, I don't care. That might be honestly for the better if you want them to at least know your feelings. Because I would have been friends with Afton if he just fixed his mistake. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day and you can take from my story with what you will, and I hope you enjoyed the speed paint of my K9 mascot design and my mascot in my old high school uniform. Hope you all enjoyed.